Hello, people. It's that time. It's that time again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, welcome everyone to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name is Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good, and I hope everyone's well. So, move that a little bit. So, this evening, I'm going to be throwing down the GR2 lobbies. For depending how many we get in, so we'll see how that goes, and we'll go from there. So what's going to be happening in terms of the format is a bit of practice. Please to do a qualifying lap if you wish, and then we crack on with some sprint racing. So I hope everyone's doing good. So we're going to be kick-starting off Yas Marina, of course, in the GR2s. So obviously 5-lap sprint, of course, set to twilight. Bit of daylight of it, which completely turns into nighttime, and then POP's on. You can change the brake balance to how you like it. So we shall be good to get on with things. So we're just approaching the 6:15 UK time. So I'm only going to be on for less than 2 hours. Well, depending how each race goes, so don't it? So let's open the lobby. And I'm going to go with the Honda NSX. I don't think I've raced around the. Don't think I've raced around well the Yas Marina in GR2. So, Mighty Mike is in. Welcome. We're on racing softs. Okay. Mighty Mike's just in the process of changing car and getting the correct tyres. So if I head out to the track, whilst we wait for a few more people, that will give me a chance to go and get the feel of the car and the track conditions. One thing I forgot to do whilst I am here is to set the shortcut penalty to strong. Obviously, that this track of it is very known. Well, for what I can see, that is that you could abuse as much track limits as you like. So if I set that to strong, that should sort it. and then you'll see that I've put in the shortcut penalty setting to strong from weak. Had to control the throttle patiently, because otherwise, if I put the foot down, then therefore I'm more liable to spin out too, especially in that section of corners. The Red Dragon's in. Welcome, Red Dragon. So we've got the Red Dragon out on track. Let's see what the camera on. So it's the Honda and SX. Glitching though. You cannot beat that lovely sun setting from when we get close to dark time. To dark, should I say. So I'll give it another 5 minutes, then maybe refresh the room and then see what happens. Because it's just won't be the first time that I've been in this situation where it's been taking ages, especially in the GR2s at this time of the day. And then not a lot of have showed up just as yet. But eventually, later on in the day, more people come in. Whilst I'm going through quite a busy schedules and so. Yeah, probably best to, refresh the room or something. No, never mind, because we have got somebody, whoever that might be, who is just joining. RWD, FWD, welcome along. So give that a couple of minutes. Oh, almost lost it. I kept moving now. I can feel that slide of oversteer just a tiny little bit, or even a little bit through the fast left-hander, well, the medium speed left-hander, and that's where I just got to keep the throttle as calmly as possible while going through that section of corners, even when you're on a banking. I had to brake it just a little bit. Which last time around I didn't touch the brake pedal. So 1:47, so I can get it into the under 1:40 section. So it's good to know what my lap time's like, especially the in the Group 2 machinery, the GT500, the Super GTs. Nice and smooth as you like. So good to know that where what my lap time's like. So might have to refresh the lobby for those who well, Micah just didn't even respond, did he? So I was just about to type in, and then obviously he left. So we'll give that another try. So there's your room ID for those who wish to join in that alternative as well. So I'm going to type that in. And I should have typed that right room ID, to be honest with you, on the previous lobby, but not to worry. So Mike's back in, so we'll give this another 5 minutes, and then if it doesn't go to plan, then obviously we'll have to use a different track or something. Maybe Circuit Gilverna. That's one of the best bets for sure. Not even driven around the GR2 car at that track. Oh, just lifted off. Gone way, way wide there. Oh, I just braked a little bit later there. Gone too deep. probably give this another go with a different lobby and a different track. So that's probably best bet I could do also, and a new room ID, I'm afraid, because it's just taking its time to get some people in, unless I may run a fictional track, like Dragon Trail, for instance. So we'll give Circuit Gilles Villeneuve a go, and that'll be on evening time. So I'll save the settings, and eventually that Mikey Mike has responded. So I'm not sure if he wants to continue to follow me. He's more than welcome to, but obviously just gonna have to refresh the lobby for once more. Gonna refresh the room. Feel free to follow. Apologies for any inconvenience. And then next time around, we'll be at a different track, because it's just taking its time to get to some people in it, especially at this time of my day. So, because with 2 people, that's just like 1 versus 1 basis in it. So we'll get that loaded up, and then type in a new room ID. So if anybody's free, you're welcome to join. If you got a GR2 car, no matter what it is, and if not many people will show up, then obviously maybe try Dragon Trail in a different lobby, and if not, then probably just gonna have to call it, I'm afraid, and not do GR2s at this time, or even if there's a lot of things going off, especially with the manufacturers that's just approaching. Totally understandable in that sense, but no matter what circumstance, then obviously it's just got to think outside the box. So there's the room ID for those who wish to join. And that will give me a chance to have a go at this track in the GR2 machinery. Oh, cross that white line. Would have got a 3-second penalty for crossing the white line. Marty's in. Welcome along, Marty. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good, mate. And if you just joined it, I just refreshed the lobby for what is it, the third time, because it's just been taking ages, to go and get the lobby filled up. So we'll just say hello to our friend Marty. No worries. And that's if we get enough people, that's the thing. Because obviously we had the 2-3 people in the last couple of lobbies I put up, which obviously was just not worth racing. So we'll see how that goes with unless you want to do a 1v1, it's up to you. I'm not fussed, because luckily because I know you very well, therefore that get some racing together just with the two of us. And like some is better than nothing. And this track, of course, was where I big on the Renault Clio Cup championship and won the first round, the first race, of course. As for the second race, didn't really go to plan as I would have liked in terms of moving further up for the reverse grid, of course. But it's just one of those things that can be easily worked. You know, just to be sure you just get through the first lap in one piece without trying too hard, and then therefore that I'll be able to rack up a lot of points during the course of the season, which ain't going to be easy. So it's just a case of getting the consistency together from so on. You're right, mate. I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed. I'm just having a breather for a moment. Obviously, there's no sandbags lurking in my car. Jensen's in. Welcome along, Jensen. Good to see you. Hope you're well. So Jensen's just in the middle of initializing. So we have got another person who I know has joined in at last. Yeah, see if he's got the exact car, a GR2 car, no matter what it is. So let's see if these two are ready to race, then seeing as though that there's just the three of us in. Unless more people are coming in, then obviously may as well just get that over done with, shall we? So we have Marty in Ice Taylor's lobby, who we know as well. So he's out in the Honda NSX. And then we've got Bulldog Jensen in the Monster livery, of course. And there's Danny C in the pits. So I'll just ask the question if these two are ready. Let's see if Marty's ready. Marty will be on the flying laps, and so okay, so may as well. Best of luck, everyone, and let's have a clean one. I'll just pull over to one side, and you guys know me, obviously, that if you accidentally hit someone, if you hit someone, if it's your fault, you know, just pull over to one side and give the place back. Anyhow, without further ado, let's get this underway. Good luck, everyone, and let's do this. With just a few of us, unless we get more people coming in who was wanting to race, which I'll continue to keep the lobbies open if there's anybody around that's interested in GR2s. No worries if you're busy doing whatever you could be doing. Just let these two by, give them a chance. Open to P2. So I'm just catching up on Marty now. Having been kind enough to let these two by after I got out to very much a good start, and I've lifted off throttle. I thought just let them have a shot, see how it goes. Marty cutting the grass a little bit. Me glancing with the wall. Floki, welcome along. Good to see you, mate. I was just about to say hello, but he left. I'm sure he'll be back for when we continue to do some racing on the next one. Getting some temps back from that to chicane as well. Currently holding the fastest lap, or not quite the fastest lap, because I had to try and say hello to Floki, but he just left as soon as he noticed there was a race going off, which shouldn't take long before we get into the next one. Whoever's the winner of the track gets to choose the track. Ah, Marty, sorry. Ah, he's all over. But just wait for him. Getting all out of shape through these chicanes also. So then we have an interesting race on our hands, and this is his chance to try and get redemption, to try and beat me, but this time in a GR2 machinery. He's feeling that snappy oversteer out of the chicanes. Glancing with the wall of champions there. Greatly holding the fastest lap. Oh, braked earlier than I anticipated. And he just went wide. It's alright. You keep going, mate. Oh, he's got a bit later, and the difference with how I take on these little slow corners is the that smooth throttle input as well as the steering input. And get as close to the walls as you possibly dare. Like, not that close, because otherwise if you hit the wall, then obviously that's good. That could compromise you just a little bit. And in that case, I'm not fussed to where I finished in the lobby, as long as everybody's enjoying themselves, which is more than enough. So Marty takes the win. Well done, mate. Just do a bit of redemption from yesterday when I whooped him in the Renault Clios. Although I had to slow down a couple of occasions because he was just making a few mistakes. So obviously just make it as fair and square as possible. So if you want, Marty, do you want to choose the track for us, please? If there's a certain track you have in mind. get the replay saved. So B-Max is in, please. Welcome along, B-Max. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you're well. Grand Valley it is, no problem. So we're off to Grand Valley for the next one. If I can find Grand Valley, there it is. Oh, one thing I've got to do as well, my apologies, is just to set the penalty settings from strong to weak in terms of for when it loads up. Ah, it's set to weak. That's all right. That's okay. So, race starting in 5. Feel free to do a quali lap. Okay. So, any car you like. Obviously, I'm going to stick with the Honda. Marty's going with the Lexus this time round. Yeah, just having another look at my schedules with work and so on. Obviously, with the manufacturers that's approaching, and as well as the open lobbies. And there's Jensen, who's had enough there. So as other people are on the flying lap, and I don't need to be on the flying lap because don't really have much time. Having mentioned that you can do a qualifying lap if you're fast out on the out lap, and from what I really said about well, when's the race starting? So just gonna keep that to as close as possible. 10 people watching, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're all doing good also. And let's spare a moment to have a look at this lovely scenery at Grand Valley in the US. You can see the seas and everything, and then just makes you think about a lot of things, of course, but obviously with the peace of mind and yeah, that of course. And whilst we're at that, so we've got Chaho who's joining in. Welcome along, buddy. Welcome along. Catch me if you just wait for it to finish initializing. So whilst he's initializing, Jensen's in the Audi, and then we've got B-Max in the Audi, and then we've got Marty in the Lexus, Danny C in the Honda, so welcome along, Chaho. Let's see if the Czech drivers got a car and racing soft tyres in the GR2. Yes, and seeing as though you just joined as well, so let's see if anybody is ready to race. Seeing as though that they should be by now having got the 5 minutes overdone with, and somebody's had a venture close to the cliff, of course. Bit of rallying in the Audi, in a DTM race car. Ah, he's left. Okay. Okay, so Jensen, B-Max, Marty in front of me in the pits. So race is starting soon. Obviously with a few of us on board also. Have a good race everyone, best luck, and let's have a clean one as well. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck everyone. Right, we got some racing with a few people who I know who know me also, which is better than none, I suppose. Obviously, the one branded person or two just wouldn't even show up. Not in a bad way, like it's just like for some people that it's just a case of whether if they whilst to start in the lobby at well as early as near to 6. Therefore, it's something that well it's either you want to get into the flow of it or you don't. And then those that are properly concentrating, well, one day before the manufacturers that's taking place tomorrow, which is totally understandable. Which I will get to that once we've done. I don't know how many races are we going to be doing, or how long's the stream going to go. So we will see how that goes. You didn't have to let me by, but appreciate the sportsmanship. So I've got B-Max in the lead, Marty in second, myself in third, and Jensen in fourth. Correctly setting the fastest lap of the race. Skewing's in, welcome along Skewing. Pleasure to meet you. Nederland is in. Welcome along, Nederland. Marty going sideways out of the slow corner. Eyes left. I'm going to say that you'll be on for the next one, and same goes to you, Nederland. Unless you've got things over to deal with, then fair dues. So we're in the last lap. Approaching the final couple of corners. Marty's within a shout. Is he? Oh! No chance from me. Having had that slide out of the chicane. So B-Max comes around the final corner to take the win. Well done, B-Max. Marty has to set off a second, and I come home in third. And then we'll wait for Jensen to come across the line as he was 30 odd seconds well behind. No worries, Marty. Thank you very much for joining, and sorry that there's not that many people that have been driving GR2s, but I appreciate your company and efforts, and have a great evening, whatever you're up to, and I hope to see you again soon. So, best wishes to you. So grab the replays if you want them. So B-Max, do you want to choose the track for us, please? And a spare a moment to congratulate those for finishing the race, no matter where they finish. Oh, Jensen's... if that's Jensen done, then obviously, yeah. May he have a good one. So Marty's left, so might have to refresh the room once more. That's if, okay. I've got an idea. Oh, mind you. We've got somebody joining, whoever that might be. So I've got Archie Tom. So, welcome along, Archie. Or Tom, whatever you like, whatever you prefer to be called. I'm not too sure unless you tell me any different. So they got the GT nickname PB. So pleasure to meet you. So is it the seaside layout? I'm guessing. Okay. So you can't find a start car that will stay on track. That's the well, The Honda NSX is my recommendation. The NSX Concept GT16. So I'll ask him if it's this track on B-Max. And then we'll see if it's worth doing a room refresh. And two of you in there. And then what I'll do there also is put in the room ID. And yeah, I'll put in the new room ID. So let's see if these two are up for a room refresh. Seeing as though that we've got Dragon Trail loaded also, which has been filling up the lobby for a bit. So, but I don't mind either way. If you wish to for a room refresh, and I can do it. And that's if we wish to get some more people in. That's the thing. Then I'll put the room ID in the YouTube chat as well. Unless we've got some more people that's joining without me realising. Hello, nice to meet you. I was just going to say that, we're just about to do a room refresher, so... But that's... Apologies for any inconvenience, Andre. Seeing as though you just joined. Or if you could, I don't mind adding some people as long as they're clear and respectful. That's the main thing, of course. So I'm gonna send. So if you wish to, to add me in that sense on PlayStation, because can't add that person because of the settings. So so for those who wish to find me in that alternative. So let's give that a go. It might work, it might not, but we'll see. Obviously, with quite a bit going off, no matter if it's the manufacturers or whatever. So then I'll put the room ID 2. There we go. So that's the new room ID for you people. So we'll wait to see if, well, we've got B-Max who's back in, we've got Class who's back in, so it is working to a treat, well, a fresh lobby, that's for sure. So we welcome, guten Tag to this German driver, so, oh, nice to see you, but this is the first time I've seen you, Class. So a pleasure to meet you, Class. So, see if Bulldog Jensen's coming back in, so whilst we wait for a couple more people to join in, well, we've got another person joining in, and then we've got, eventually, this is the thing, after 7 o'clock, then, after the 7 o'clock, no matter which part of the world you're in, that's where you start to see the lobbies are getting a bit more full, getting a bit more bigger, in terms of the capacity that we have in there, so welcome, we'll lock the presented. So if you wish to get a qualifying lap in, feel free. So race starting in 5 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. And obviously we've got one random person in. So and another thing too is please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So we have got another person joining in. Whoever that might be. Taco Mac. Taco, welcome along. Pleasure to meet you. So I'm going to go for a toilet break, and I'll be back very shortly, so I'll be 2 seconds. And I'm back. And we've got somebody new who's just joined. Welcome along, John. Pleasure to meet you. So I'm going to go for a quick tour around the track and the car. Class is back in. Welcome back. So we welcome back the Sweet, Nicky, and Netherland. Taco Mac has left. Bravo Nitso Nezero has joined. So we'll just pull over to one side and then say hello to a couple of people who's just joined back in. So we've got B-Max in the Honda. The President is in the Honda. We've got Bulldog Jensen in the Honda. And we've got Class in the Honda. We've got Skuin Neki in the Honda. I've got Bravo in the Honda. We've got John, Netherland, myself in the pits. So we've got 9 people of in. So that took some time to get more than half of the full lobby. So welcome along. So race starting soon. Best of luck, everyone, and have a good one. And be clean at all times. And so please be civil and respectful to other people, and have fun. So let's get this race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Good lunch from my side. What the bloody hell was that? Johnny's left. He's joined back in. Sorry, buddy. RWD was in my lobby early on, but then left. Sorry, I've got the race started. So we've got time for one more, I think. Looking on the time also. Whoa! What was? Oh my! Whoa! What the? Just sent one in. Keep it clean, please. So got fifth up ahead, along with fourth and third. Fourth and third. Second up the road. B-Max is just running away with it. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Bloody hell! How had I kept that pointed in the right direction? I don't know. I don't know. I've just literally gone from wherever I was before to what is P3 on the road. Holy moly! That was Crow Brown moment then. Oh, somebody's gone wide. Unlucky, buddy. So quite a long way to go to catch up to B-Max with 2 laps remaining, unless he makes a mistake. The gap is coming down a lot. It was 9 point something seconds on the last lap. They're going down to 7.3. So I don't know where if the whether the leader was having issues well, getting past the back marker who might be causing problems. Or maybe just taking it cautious also. So going through the last lap in one piece. Ivory's in, welcome along. B-Max somehow manages to get the job done, as I had to settle for second. I'm gonna say we're just a bit messy in some ways, but probably gonna have to kick someone out, especially the one person who had no need to go and do silly maneuvers like that. Grab the replays if you want them. So do you want to choose the track for us, please, B-Max, if there's a certain track you have in mind? So whilst I run down the order, we've got B-Max with a win, with myself in second with the fastest lap, Netherlands in third, we've got Beamer in fourth, we've got Bravo in fifth, we've got Bulldog Jensen in sixth, we've got Class in seventh, we've got the Presidented in eighth, we've got Presidented John, the only ones to retire from this race. So you want to choose the track for us, B-Max, if there's a certain track you have in mind? Okay, Bathurst it is. So we're off to Bathurst for the for what is going to be the last race of the stream, I'm afraid. For when it loads up. So, just looking on the time now, this is the last race of the stream. David's in. Welcome along, David. Race starting in, I'll give it 6 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. Feel free to do a quali lap. another thing too is please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. And another thing too, obviously we've got a couple of people that are joining in for what is going to be the last race of the stream. For what is the last race of the stream, should I say. So, another thing too is don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Danny C, thank you for your support. So, let's make most of it. Let's make most of the last race. You didn't have to move out of the way, but I appreciate you letting me by. Having only just come out to the pits. Oh, just got widened. See if I can look for my friend Kenny the Kangaroo while on the go. I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be out on the next one. Next time out. In the next lap, should I say. Kenny the Kangaroo. Good day, mate. Just seen Kenny. I'll just pull over to one side. Have a moment. And then, so there's 10 of us in, so we'll have a look at who's in what car. So Bravo's in the Honda and SX. And we've got B-Max in the Honda. David in the Honda, with a 1.5 second penalty. We've got Jensen in the Honda. There's Christian in the Honda and SX. Oh, just getting all out of shape there on the downhill section. And then Swekin in the Honda. There we go. Get that together. And then got Klaas in the Honda and SX. Got Netherlands in the Honda also. We got DJ. Oh, just had to be mindful there. Because that was just a bit over the edge on that one. And if he carries on like that, then obviously he's not going to be racing. Yeah, that was just over the top on that one. So just going to have to kick him. Wouldn't take it too personally because it's just not fair on me and it's not fair on everybody else. Because if you don't do as I say, then obviously you pay the price, and that's what he did. DJ's paid the price. So. Apologies for the slight little delay, as we're just gone past the 6-minute mark. So, race started soon. Have a good race, and best of luck. And let's keep it clean as well. Okie dokie. So let's get this last race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Made it through in one piece. Oh no! Just a snap on the curb, and which threw me into the wall there. Oh, I just want to leave him some racing room there. Just have to be mindful. Oh, it's alright, it's alright. $180, $185, $190. Oh, Netherlands, how he kept that got that stopped, having gone on the grass, I don't know. Oh, that was, yeah, a bit unfortunate from that side. Because I was literally just braking before he had the chance to brake. And then I got hit from behind. Was I just turning in before he had to send it in? Must be them little things. Because I was just ahead of her before he had to send one in. Turned into a dirty race so far, which is the last thing we need. So I'm on 6th gear, foot flat to the floor. Bravo's left. Netherlands off. Christian's had a big smash into wall there. Oh, he's paused the game. Not in the middle of the corners, please. Unless he's still racing with hazards on. There we go. That's one. One of the last late rate breakers. Somehow managed to get the move done. So I'm right behind the Dutch driver, about to go for the overtake. Gets it done on the brakes. So we've got B-Max in the lead. David in second. We've got myself in third. Netherlands in fourth. We've got Screen in fifth. And we've got Christian in sixth. Bulldog Jensen in seventh. So B-Max takes the win, and then David in second. Allowed to settle the podium. Got there in the end after what was a bit of a messy start or two. Well, obviously got off to a good start and then obviously fluffed my lines. So grab the replays if you want them. So just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Dan AC. See you next time and take care all. So obviously hats off to those who have been racing as well. So sorry to those who have just been joining as well. Well, let's play again there sometime then. Which we will get to that. We'll talk after I've closed the lobby. So, but yeah, it's been a bit of a quiet one to start off with, but then obviously we've got some noise in the end. So we've got B-Max taking the win with David in second, myself in third with a fastest lap. Skoeniki in fifth. We've got Bulldog Jensen in sixth. Christian Class, Bravo, the only ones to retire from this race. Let me see if there's any lobbies that are going on. So the lobby is closing. Lobby closing. So sorry that well, for those who have just joined the timber, that's obviously not even got a chance to race, as I had to crack on with other things, unfortunately. So let me see if there's any lobbies that are going. M1, so Manufacturers Cup, so that's run by the French driver. Good Vibes, run by the Wizard. So there's a GR3 lobby. So we've got our brother Indian Stig, who's got a Manufacturers Cup practice lobby going up. So let's see in there. So we've got Scotch Designs, Tula, Boots and Cats. So Muscaffi's in there as well. Okay. So friends only. SF23 from AJP. GTS that's a League One. League One, I would assume. League Race, I would assume. A fun lobby that's in the GR4s. A lot of it has been dominated by the Danish. Obviously, one Brit in there. League Race. Okay. So, going into the manufacturers, and for those who are wondering what manufacturer I'll be going with, you will see in any moment. As I with McLaren. Okay. Just had to go through that sort of thing. Okay, so McLaren is the manufacturer I'm going to go with. So this is the calendar of the manufacturers. Most of it, for what I could see, it looks like it's going to be BMW territory, but not going to be the case in many ways, because depending what combo each track PD throughout, obviously there may be some that's been used like a month or two ago, or even the past year or two, where they use the exact settings for the manufacturers. And so obviously we're just about to get ourselves up and running, so therefore that 22 laps tomorrow. So as of tomorrow, I will be doing the 5 o'clock slot, the early one, of course, for those who are tuning in to go and watch me do my thing in the manufacturers. So obviously the best chance I've got also is the 5 o'clock slot. Maybe do a 7 o'clock slot if I end up having to do whatever I could be doing. I'm not too sure. So that's the plan of action for tomorrow, for when I do some Manufacturers Cup racing. So we'll just open the 4-star roulette ticket and see what I win. So let's go into the skate movies to draw close to the stream. So just want to spare a moment and say thank you very much to those of you who were tuned in to say hello while on the go. Thank you very much to those who have been taking part. It started off pretty slow in terms of the few people on board, and then eventually it picked up a bit as the day goes by. So that's something that I have to bear in mind also, for if I wish to run a certain car category, like even if it's one of them, like one of the events that are happening, for instance, whether it's the Nations Cup or the Manufacturers Cup or whatever, or even if there's some sporting events or entertainment that's going off elsewhere, that I'll have to bear that in mind too, for when it comes to doing an open lobby in a car category which I've not used as much. And so yeah, I'm not too sure for lobbies, but probably not for the later on this week, as obviously I've got a couple of Manufacturers Cup races to do as of Wednesday and Saturday. So I won't be doing much as open lobbies as what you guys would have liked, so that I'll be prioritizing this for as much as I can in some departments. And that's for the league racing I've done on CC Sim as well, which I didn't even know until I was told half an hour before the event has gone live at 8 o'clock that I could stream on my perspective. So it was just like a very much last moment last moment where I had to, just get everything all together, like the title and what have you, as well as just literally focusing on the task in hand, which is to get the results from the league racing. I was doing the Renault Clio Cup, of course. So other than that, got off to a good start, but then the race 2 is something that can be easily worked on, even if you had to survive through the first lap or so. So appreciate those of you who are tuned in to watch my race, regardless, no matter what. So obviously that I'll be live once more on Monday, the stream from my perspective for the Renault Clio Cup. So yeah, that's what I've got. As for the open lobbies, obviously got GR1s there, bearing in mind. So I will be set to run something that I've not even used for ages. Go-karts. Go-karts is something that I'll be looking to run once more, seeing as though it's been a while. So the go-kart lobby will be on at some point, maybe just after the GR1 lobby that I was planning on running for next week, around same time, roughly 6:15ish UK, unless something changes from the background side of things. So we will see how that goes as we go along. Okay. I think that's very much it with what I've got to say before I shoot off to do whatever I needed to do. And yeah. Anyhow, thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to say hello. And thank you to those who have been taking part in my open lobbies. And welcome to the one subscriber, whoever that might be, whoever you are. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Anybody liking the content and what I'm doing, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate your support as always. And other than that, I'm going to have to cut short. So best luck to those who are taking part in round 1 of the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup. I might bump into you. I might not bump into one of you who I know, into one of yous, whoever it might come across. So we shall see how the day goes. Anyhow. So have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are, everyone. And I hope to see you all again soon. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you tomorrow for the manufacturers at Road Atlanta for round 1 for the online qualifiers. Have a great one all, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care all, and bye-bye.